Hello Year 9s and welcome to GCSE French. If you're thinking of choosing French for next year, then hopefully you'll get a bit more of an idea about it through this video, and if you have got any questions, then just ask me or ask Mrs. Harvey. GCSE French at Duke's is an excellent way to develop and build on the skills that you've already learned at Key Stage 3. You've worked really hard for the last 3 years, and now is the chance to develop and build on that. Here's an interesting fact. Less than 40% of the UK can speak a second language. Imagine how much you'll stand out in an interview if you've done GCSE French. GCSE French might just be the start of your language learning journey, because once you've learned one language, the next one is much easier. Just ask me or Mrs. Harvey. By 2025, it's predicted that French will be the most spoken language in Europe. That does include English and does include German as well. So most people, France will be the most spoken language in Europe in 2 years' time. At GCSE, as I've already said, this is the time to put all of your learning into extended conversations or extended pieces of writing. Speaking a language is one of the subjects that so many people say that they wish they'd stuck in at school. If I had even just 1 penny for every time someone said to me, "Oh, I wish I'd stuck in at French at school," then I think I might be quite well off by now. At Key Stage 4, you've got more choice and control in your final exam. You can choose the topics that you feel most comfortable with for your writing exam and for your speaking exam as well. And we do understand that some of you find speaking French challenging, but we want you to know that we're there to support you every step of the way to make sure that when the time comes for the speaking, you're feeling as confident as you can be, and we're there for you. GCSE French is split into 3 themes. Theme 1 looks at identity and culture, which is when you look at family, you look at technology, you look at festivals and culture, and you look at talking about hobbies as well. And lots of those topics you've already got a good grounding on from Key Stage 3. Theme 2 is where we'll look at locally, where you talk about where you live, we talk about England, and we talk about things that are going on in the world. We look at environmental problems, we look at global issues, and we talk about going to different countries as well, whether we've been there or whether it's something we'd like to do. And theme 3 is where you talk about school. And this is where you say what you're doing at school at the moment, what you'd like to do in the future, whether you want to have a job, whether you want to have an apprenticeship. And this seems to be the theme that most people really enjoy by the time we get to this in year 10. Theme 1 and theme 3 are done in year 10, and then we finish off theme 3 and do theme 2 in year 11. So, how's the qualification assessed? Well, there's 4 areas, same as what there's been at Key Stage 3. We do reading, writing, speaking and listening. And each one of those is 25% of your final grade. And it's an equal amount for each different area. We have tiers in languages, so we make sure that we put you in for the exam that's going to be the best suited for you to make sure that you get the grade that you deserve. So if you want to know more, then speak to us. You can email us. You can ask the year 10 or year 11 students. If you want to look online, search for AQA GCSE French 8658, and that's got all of the specification on and it's got it in much more detail. But if you want more detail and you want it in an easy format, then please feel free to come and speak to us. We'd really love to have you pick French for next year, and we will be here to support you every single step of the way. Thanks for listening, Year 9s.